Hey everybody, this is the SPDsx expansion kit. There's over 50 patches here. I'm so freaking excited to share this with you. Just check out some of these patches. Here's the sequencer. So you can play it at any tempo. Or slow. That's the power of the sequencer. Here's the one that switches the kits. Let's do another sequencer. By 80. Here's another sequencer. Alright, you've loaded up your expansion pack and your brain drums starts at 44 and you can just change running animals. These are all loops. So the green are all loops. And the red are all the main kicks, snares, and hats. And then the blue are toms and auxiliary parts. Most of the patches have layers. Let's show you one right here. There's the auxiliary kick. It says use triggers. So every patch you can utilize triggers or you can use just the module by itself. So the module, every single patch on the bottom left is the kick drum. And in the middle bottom is the snare. And bottom right is the hi-hat for every patch. You can switch all those around very easily if you want to. You just go inside the software. Let's say you're left-handed or you just prefer utilizing the kick with your right hand. You just click it right here and you move this and it says exchange. That's all you got to do. And then if you want to move it back, you just exchange. There you go. The software is very customizable. If you want to view all of the one-shots and loops that I've loaded inside this expansion pack, you just go here inside the library and you scroll all the way down to the bottom and you see all these loops and things. These are all my own patches that I've put in here. Most of these are already loaded inside patches, but let me tell you, there's plenty of them that are not loaded as well. It's packed with one-shots, kick snares, hi-hats, glitch effects, loops, and crazy vocals, bass lines, you name it. So here's the trigger 1 input. Here's 3 and 4. And here's trigger 5 and 6. This is the hi-hats. I also have a foot pedal connected right here to number 62 Amen switch kit. So it says use the pedal hi-hat foot controller to change the kits. This is the EV5, pretty inexpensive pedal, and you can change the kits on each layer inside this dynamic switch area. Change to hi-hat control. Like that. like that. You just switch the kits very quickly. There's no load time. So if I wanted to switch patches with the foot switch over here, there's a little bit of a load time. So it's a drag time, and we can't have that when we're playing inside a song if we want to switch from the verse to the chorus or something. So here we go. See how it missed that kick drum because of the load time for loading patches. So that's the very useful thing for the hi-hat foot controller switch, switching between the layers. Just an overall view, when you take a look at each one of these pads, you can have 2 different samples on each one. And then down here is the layer, and you have a volume control, pan, coarse, fine, which is tuning the drums up and down. Fade in, decay, sample sync. That's how you can offset a sample to play 16th notes with just one hand playing 8th notes. Then you have EQ, and I've done tons of EQing. You can add transients. Here's your output section where you can add effects. Here's the effects area where you can change the effects. Pad link, pad mute. This is where you can adjust some of the color controls. And then you can adjust your click settings. You can adjust all your MIDIs. And then here is the pad edit knob. And this is where I've changed the expression pedal to the CC04 foot type on each specific patch that I want the hi-hat foot controller to change the kits. And of course, all the default patches are still here, all the way up to 43. And then it starts 44 and it goes all the way to 97.